Using the corner of the file, I can go in there like a pick and scrape out an individual groove. Now this file is pretty coarse. I wouldn't want to do that on something that had maybe 100 teeth per inch. But this one, it's not quite as fine as that. But if I was doing this for money, I certainly wouldn't be making any. This has got to be something you do because you want to. Some people whittle, some people listen to music. I fix tools. It's all in what you want. All these files that I'm cleaning today are way down at the bottom end of the spectrum. Files shouldn't get this far before you sharpen them. You want to sharpen a file when it starts to get dull. If you wait till this long in the file's history, the file has already probably lost a few teeth. And the top of these teeth are pretty flat. So they're going to have to be in the acid quite a while. And that's going to take about 2 or 3 sharpenings off their life. Just like your jackknife. You don't want to wait till the jackknife is dead dull so it won't cut anything anymore before you sharpen it. Would you do that with your razor? Wait until it's cut in your face trying to pull the hair out? No, you change out the blade early on. Same thing with a file. Same thing with any tool. A dull tool makes it work a lot harder to do its job. That means you, as the motive force, have to work a lot harder to make the thing work. Not much point in that. I think you want a pair of gloves if you're going to use this file. When I'm filing with this thing, my hands are going up against the rasp teeth, which are extremely dull, but they're still pointy enough that they cause a problem on my hands. We can see how much that's cutting now, and that'll give us a good comparison against what it does after it's sharpened. This is the 25-cent file. Now it's actually a rasp on one side and file on the other. Put our test piece back there so we've got it ready for the next time. Now this side, that is a lot coarser than what I can go in and do much with this. I can pick this stuff out, but I think I'm going to go over it with a file card and see what I can do. I don't want to wreck my file card. Well, that cleans most of the gunk out of it. Then I'll go in with a pick and get the little stickers in the teeth. going to scrub on this with this brass wire brush. It's soft enough it's not going to damage the teeth. I'm hoping I can do this without picking each individual tooth completely clean. Certainly is a lot of dust coming off of there. Now, the work I'm doing today is the kind of work you'd give an apprentice after they screwed a file up. You'd say, okay, you messed it up by putting it into something that it shouldn't have been doing, so you fix it. And they would be in here with a pick, cleaning out all the guck. And they would remember the next time if they're filing something, they shouldn't do it that way. I've got the test on the different containers of acid, whether they're resistant to the acid or not, going out in the backyard. I also have 3 samples in the sulfuric acid and vinegar. 2 of them are in sulfuric acid, 1 of them is in vinegar. So I'm going to go out and check on those right now. Now we've done everything I can possibly think of to clean a file. I've hit it with contact cleaner to wipe off the oil. I have scraped it with a file card. I've cleaned it with a steel bar. I've cleaned it with a copper bar. Now all those things might combine to make them dull, but as the end result, we took a test and the new file cut basically 3 times better than the old ones. So now I can put the old ones into the acid and we can come back and do the same test. In the meantime, since I'm going to have the acid test, since I'm going to have the acid bath running, and I've got everything all set up, I'm going to go through and sharpen all the rest of the files too. But those 3, those are the test case. That's the ones that's either going to prove or disprove whether the file sharpening works. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.